Hello, hi, dis me, dis I. Small town Diddy or Khadi and DJ where internet's orchestra. I'm back. I'm hoping you get your video. I haven't watched, I don't know what time Married at First Sight drops because I usually watch it the next day when I get time. Like I have to stop working now to try and record a video for you guys. My camera sound is horrible. That's why I feel the need to use a microphone when I use it. The phone, I think sometimes I can get away with. Um, but the lag is the phone. Like the device just it doesn't matter. I came across this lady during the week and she's talking about how she feels like women who what is the exact wording she used?
I believe a woman who is out of shape deserves to be in a relationship. When it comes to love, there are rules one must abide by, and the first one is love thy neighbor as you love yourself. So if you cannot love yourself enough to make sure you are physically fit, emotionally fit, spiritually fit, baby, you are not qualified to love anybody else. Feel how you want.
So she invokes the Bible a little bit there to the end, and I'm like, whatever happened to unconditional love? Whatever happened is kind of sure. Like the Bible said, love thy neighbor. What the fuck are you on? Also, why do you guys keep thinking being overweight automatically equals you don't love yourself? Y'all put up with all types of shit from dudes. And that reads as like lack of self-love to the rest of us. But I can deduce it to if you're fat, you don't deserve. And the word deserve is so important because I talk about deservedness all the time. And I use that word because oh, she doesn't believe that women who are out of shape deserve to be in a relationship. And I love when they show their ass. Then I was reminded of a few months ago, if maybe two at the most, a month and a bit, another lady who went viral for getting married because she was a fat woman. That's it. The comments, right? And some she staged, or other people staged who reposted her video of women saying, I'm a size 32 and I'm not married. How was she married? And then full circle brings me back to Bongani. I'm like, why are women acting like they don't understand? Because it is like, guys, I am puzzled. It is the women who are watching Married at First Sight making like Portia is so fucking childish over wanting a man to look good. It's because you are the one walking around here with internalized misogyny, but very specifically internalized misogyny. There's a standard that you think women, in this is black women that are doing this right now. I'm not saying y'all know, I don't know what the other people are doing, okay? That are saying that they are holding black women to the standard or women to the standard, right? And if you can't give us this one thing that is like supposed to be the one thing you offer the world, right? Misogyny all around, like women all the world, prettiness, small waists, whatever all else needs to happen here. And it is you guys, I see it all the time, especially the church ones when the people who don't fit this mold that they are working tirelessly because keeping up with your physique for a lot of people who are naturally presenting like petite is a full-time job. I would know. I've been trying to not be a fat bitch my whole life. It's a full-time job. It consumes you. You know how much work you're putting in and you have to do so effortlessly and make it look like you're not putting in the work. Okay, that's part of the work that makes it so hard. It has to look natural. It has to look like it's just coming to you. You're just managing to keep so tiny. And your collarbone is just managing to stay. Everything's just happening so seamlessly and effortlessly because you're a good woman. It is part of your performance of good womanhood. And you want to be rewarded for it because it's work. It is work, and people want to be rewarded for work that they do. And when you're seeing a fat bitch, fat women get married every weekend. Fat women are down to the courthouses, to the courts and magistrate, or they are in the places they need to be getting married. They are being shellered in the streets. They are finding partnership. Some of these people you're friends with, and if you are being shellered, they don't understand. They spaz out. They keep you around because you are presenting as an undeserving person, making you less competition for them to keep around you. And that's why they keep you around. And that's why the one time you're out and you as the fat friend have one guy once in a blue moon take an interest in you, they spaz out, they lose their mind. The women in the church, when the man marries the girl that everybody doesn't think is the most attractive or whatever, and they're working so hard to keep up with their looks and present, they actually don't think you deserve it. The word is deserving. You haven't earned it. You've not worked hard to have this thing. You don't deserve to have it because it's an audition for us. Literally, her wording is women who aren't in shape, not people. Then at the end, she tries to tidy it up and clean it up and say to us, oh no, spiritually, what? You are not going to tell me you've been working on your mental and spiritual anything if these are your takes. And it's a thing people love to do. When I talk about taking care of yourself, I mean holistically. Shut the fuck up, bitch. You know exactly what you mean. You mean eat kale, okay? Eat a little bit of air if you must, and let that be it. I mean, like, take care of your mind and take care of, like, girl, you just spewed some of, like, the most backward shit I've ever heard. You want me to believe that you've taken care of your mind, your body, your soul, like you've done all of those things and you searched yourself, you did all this is your takeaway after journeying? Are you on your marks, honey? You gotta get started again. On your marks. Because it can't be. It cannot be. But like as a fat woman, when I see these kinds of takes, I feel validated because I've always known that they're there. The other attractive women who feel this way, not all attractive women, the other attractive women who feel this way are smart enough to shut up about it and hate you in private when and it's always for male validation. Do you see what's going on here? It's not, oh, I don't think you're undeserving of any men, because the competition is always for the affection, adoration of losers, like the lesser. I must keep up with myself if I'm wanting to be partnered. Like physically, I must be in shape if I'm wanting these people to look at me. And if they don't, oh wow. But they love them. They love them. Then they go into these situations like you've exerted all of you into like being fit, you know, presenting a certain way physically. You get in a relationship and it's never working. It never works out because the other work that you're claiming to have done, you haven't done. Then you find yourself back in the streets without a man and you desperately want one at this point, hating on the fat women who are getting married. Up and down the comments of that fat lady's post on TikTok, were women talking about how they have this and they have that, but they don't have an daughter. They don't even. Nobody is questioning, or there are some saying, "Oh, she must have money. He must just be using her." Like people can't fathom a fat person being loved. There must be another angle at work because I don't deserve for somebody to love me just as I am. What qualifies me to wind up in the situation where I now have a ring on my finger? It must be something. And if it's not that, it's what, but it's a riddle and they must solve it. It can't be what they're seeing in front of them. Y'all don't do this when straight sized, if we would like, couples post their wedding days. Nobody goes in the comments and says, oh, she's too this, she's too that, she looks too fit, she's undeserving. Everybody's just congratulating them. Perfect strangers on the internet who've never seen these people a day in their lives. They go viral because the lady's dress is really nice or the wedding is really, everybody just congratulations. In this comment section, there were women trying to figure out how it's happening for her and not them. That's how it's happening. She minded her own business. Okay? She made a man. The same way it's happening for that other skinny woman whom you aren't wondering how it. Big women get married all the time, you guys. I work in the event space. We see all brides of all sizes and whatever. Okay, contrary to what they want to make you believe on the internet, rating us, putting us on scales. If you're overweight, you're automatically like a six, a five, whatever. If you're not, there's no fat. Contrary to all that shit that they keep saying, women of all shapes and sizes are getting married every weekend. I will tell you, I work the industry. It happens for them. Okay, and it's not always that they had to settle, as we see here in the case of Nelisa on on Married at First Sight. She's skinny, she's pretty in the face, she's even fucking light skinned, desperate as fuck. But they're always trying to convince us that it's us who are desperate. And if I, Didi Fat Me, if I have a man, there's something behind it. I must be like settling. I must be, I must have money. I must have paid him because that's the only way I get to have this thing, because otherwise I don't deserve to have this thing. It's back to that conversation of that lady that told us that the size of your waist means you don't have discipline. Like, if you, because she is a gym rat who's clearly using working out to cope for whatever things, and it's socially acceptable. Her whole personality is that she works out. That's all. It's giving I'm running away from something and I ran to the chibi, and it's socially acceptable. She's no different than the lady running to the church. We all have our things, okay? We all have our things that we use to cope with whatever it is that's going on. Some are more celebrated than other things, and some to the eye don't seem like, oh, you're doing this and you're doing that. That woman told us that we lack discipline. I don't like in everyday life, in every space, in your office alone, of very capable women. If you look around, are there no fat women there? Are there those fat women not showing up to work on time, not handing in their reports on time? What is this thing where fat women in particular are just like the ick of society and so undeserving? What about us makes other women so angry? Is it because you're tired of the kale salad? And when you look at me, you're like, she doesn't even have to eat this kale salad and she gets to have a man. How dare she? How is it happening? Risa Tisa, right? What's his name? Charlemagne was like, oh, it's because she's a big bag. She's a big bag. It's happening to her because, and then, but here we have, who is this one? What's her name? Jasmine, saying she's doing anal to keep her man and she doesn't like it. And when she's sad, she cries in the shower. Is that bitch fat? They're always trying to convince us that not only are we deserving, but when we get something, that something must be questioned, dissected within an inch of its life. It can't just be that it's happening that way. You all need to work through that stuff if you're the type of person who's walking around thinking those things about people. I feel validated. I do. When these moments happen, I'm like, there it is. Because you feel it. When you're a fat woman and you're walking throughout life, when a moment is about you, you can see some of the women not understand, especially when men are involved. When a certain guy expresses an interest in you of any kind, they will make it not romantic. Because why would he be attracted to you? They will automatically make it a non-romantic issue. These are the same women that want Portia to put up with Bongani's looks. It's fine that Bongani gets to look like that, because men don't owe us good looks and stuff like that. You will never catch me on here saying that Portia is being childish. It'll never happen. But that's all. That's all I had to say to you guys today. I don't have a lot on my mind. This is just something I saw during the week, and I was like, I'm not shocked. Maybe the rest of you are. I'm not. But that's it. Mwah, mwah. Bye,